great wars are over, but with help from the Robotech people lost on their mission to reclaim the Master's world, the Transformers have succeeded in winning their ages-long conflict. Because the Masters came and we defeated them. But with all things there is still chaos, and they're out there somewhere. As an uneasy truce looms, the forces of evil will return, and so we must remain forever vigilant. Flint and most of the Joes went with the Robotech expedition, so it's up to us to see what's left of the Chaos Bringers. Yeah, this planet is the final resting place of one of them.
That good-for-nothing fake billionaire who tried to ally with Cobra and the Decepticons during the battle for the SCF-3. He came here.
Yeah, the idiot thought he could survive on a planet with no oxygen. He's over there. The vehicle will protect us from the atmosphere, which is a toxic mixture of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and methane, and is a balmy 33 degrees Celsius.
I never understood that conversion.
About 91 degrees Fahrenheit, due to internal heating. I'm not sure what's keeping the planet so warm. Well, we know Mars is utterly frigid. Well, it's not summer over there. Over there is our objective, the remains of President Donald Spurs and Archibald Burger. Moving into position 9er, we have target in sight. What's left of him? Cut the chatter. He's over there. Confirmed. He's dead. Very dead. He went outside the ship without a spacesuit. Was it a suicide? Nah, he's too full of himself for that. Looks like he just walked out thinking there was air on the planet. It does look from the pattern that he merely strolled out for a jog and didn't realize there was no oxygen. Idiot. Found the other one. Confirmed. He's in a spacesuit. The air must have run out. Looks like he walked in another direction.
This planet gives me the creeps.
The Transformers claimed it could grant wishes, but they'd always end up bad. Doesn't work on humans. No connection to their life force. Spurs and Burger must have assumed it was like a genie machine and was going to grant them wishes. Time of death? 3 years ago. I guarantee you they're not in a coma. The suited up one lasted maybe an hour longer. How come they decomposed without bugs on the planet? The bugs inside them lived a little while longer, enough to eat them a little before dying. Inform the base of our discovery. We'll move out. No reason for the Transformers to come out here. They might become trapped here again. Understood. Works too well for them. We humans are not affected by the planet's energy like they would be.
I figured some type of AI is running the planet. It's essentially a spaceship. A really big spaceship.
The computer brain inside it is beyond Transformers tech, even if they had gone below and tried to restart it. This thing is making a mess out of the solar system, and should be removed before it harms the Earth. I don't have a spare planet-moving rocket thruster. Let's get our butt back to Mars and report. The Joes are coming back soon. They'd been to the Wrath planet. Did they find what they were looking for? Yeah, Spurs and Burger were extra frozen. But because the air there is volatile, they rotted and boiled, as it's summer on that planet.
It's not summer there. It's just internal heating.
In the asteroid belt, it's going to hurl rocks at the Earth eventually. We still haven't been able to get the Transformers to move Cybertron from resonance with Venus. Wrath is near Jupiter. Yeah, in this timeline, it has been near the Lagrange point since 2008, when the brief golden age came again. We were there. I almost became a paraplegic. Yeah, it's a good thing that didn't happen. Reminds me of Chip. He couldn't walk. Now with Transformers tech, they could make him exosuit legs.
Except he's been dead for years.
Not everything ends. Wheeljack and the others have a scan of his brain and the data, can rebuild his mind to install in a robot.
Like they did my sister. That's creepy. But she hasn't been seen in a while. She's become a disembodied spark after the Borg incident.
That's classified, but still, we're going to try Wheeljack's plan. After all, I was Autobot Spike for some days back in 1985. We know, Dad.
Spike, don't you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, I should probably get going. I'll see you later. Give my regards to the Spark, if you see it. This planet is rough. No kidding. The aliens keep the dome secure, and the Masters are just out there, somewhere. They might return.
No way to warn the Expeditionary Force.
Indeed, they left over a year ago and haven't been heard from since.
They're probably just on their way to Phantoma, which is light years from here. It could take them years.
I suppose so. I just hope nothing happens to them.
Well, we could have started a family, but the incident 2 years ago prevented that. At least then.
Now you want to do that and spoil all the together time by having a kid? Come on.
Sometimes I want that, but not now. Not after all this. Maybe when it settles down some.
You really think it's going to?
At least the Borg haven't been back in a while, and the Masters were no match for the Autobots or the Decepticons.
Come in.
I'm concerned about the mission.
I am also, but not for the same reason, I gather.
I allowed Scout and the other Autobots, even my offspring, Artemis and Artfire, to go aboard the Robotech and Transformers mission. They're not here. We're understaffed.
And you fear the Decepticons may use this to an advantage?
I know that all too well. I carry the spark of the Liege Maximo's lost love, who also dated Megatronus. Galvatron tried to rip it out of me, but failed.
He joined the Robotech mission with some of the Decepticons and Predacons. He is light years away and cannot hurt you.
I let him nearly deactivate me. Had I been aware, he would have been the one dismembered on the floor.
You don't really mean that. But I do trust that you will not vie for revenge on him when he returns.
My survival is vengeance enough.
And the other Springer, who is being checked out, is a concern.
As is my counterpart, who claimed to be leader of the Liege Maximo. She might look like me, but she's insane.
The original name for one of the 13 Primes, Liege Maximo. His followers named themselves after him, and the Decepticons are partly their descendants.
The Cons are going to break the truce at their next opportunity.
I cannot call for reinforcements here just yet. The mission to find the power source on Wrath Planet proceeds. As you know, if we land there, we will be manipulated by it.
The humans seem immune. You were up to something concerning.
Wrath is one of the siblings of Unicron. Despite what other timelines claim about Earth, he's not inside it here. And he was defeated in 2005. But his dark energon is still out there, waiting.
In an adjacent timeline, Unicron visited Earth in 1994 and was defeated by the Autobots and Maximals. I have seen many like it. We must prevent the darkness from returning.
Ratbat, return. What have you got from the sniveling Earth germs? No, two of the most important humans at the base, the Witwickies. They are no ordinary sniveling Earth germs, Hotlink. I think you just have a thing for humans. Don't be absurd. I am not a voyeur. We should report back to Megatron. Yes, I'm tired of playing goody with the flesh creatures. You two, what are you doing? Do you have the information I seek? Only that the Witwickies are lonely and depressed. Not sure how that could work to our advantage. It can't be. But if the humans slip up, and we can get hold of the technologies that Zentradi left behind, we could be powerful. Also, there's the Regis Maximus, interred nearby. It is a Titan. As you command. Is there something more? The humans wish to use the technology to restore Chip Chase to life. Excellent. It is? Yes, it will serve as an excellent distraction. Decepticons, prepare a party to break our little treaty. I tire of being nice. Let us then be what we were created to be, Decepticons. What's the plan, sir?
Has anyone seen Megatron? He's been missing for months.
He took a little trip aboard the Robotech ship. Heh, he's insurance.
Excellent plan, sir.
We might have needed his firepower. Oh well. You want to go find him? He's probably halfway to Phantoma by now. No, sir. We can handle this. You will handle it. Because if you don't, it will be bad. Is this necessary? You were killed and then resurrected inside a strange alternate timeline where you believe that you were a Prime, and conversely a Wrecker hero. I think it's worth running a few more tests. Well, I don't have a matrix. It got lost in the confusion when we fled the hub. I'm sure it all seemed very real to you. If you ask me, he just finally wants some downtime so he can go goof off. That sounds more like you than me. True, ever since I gave back the official matrix, the real one to Optimus Prime. You only had that thing for 2 years. Big deal. Puh, well, it really didn't suit me. Too much drama and responsibility. Why, I would never go back to that. Rather just be fun-loving old hot rod. There's one more thing. I was restored too, but in a different timeline or something. All very confusing. But I have some interesting news, yes. I've been scanning your memory download from the hub missions. Yeah. What did you find? Bludgeon escaped. Ran right past Road Rage. He's the most vicious Decepticon ever. Oh crap. He can make a frightful ruin of things. I don't know if he got through the gate, though. You were on the other side, in a sort of sim within a sim. A tesseract. Yeah, but you and the others only got out because you opened the space bridge. He didn't. And there's something else, isn't there? I'm giddy. The matrix you lost may be in there with him. He could use it to contact a way out. But that wouldn't be the half of it. Other forces would find it also. It wasn't destroyed on this end. We must tell Prime. No one Transformer currently around understands how all that fourth-dimensional hypercube stuff works. It's only blind luck that got you out of there. Perhaps there is someone who understands the energies of these hubs because he was smart beyond all others of his species. But his time was cut short in the Battle of Strawberg and the Simultech incident. That was 14 years ago. You can't be serious. No Transformer knows that. He's not a Transformer. Prime, no. How can we contact him? He's been dead for years. Come this way. As you know, the Transformers operate artificial souls. We call them sparks, and they contain our personalities and memories. When a protoform Transformer is brought online, it assumes its spark identity. Not so much for humans. For them to download their memories, such as the brief Autobot Spike attempt in the 1980s, it kinda messed up Spike, but he was retaught. His soul, however, never left him. What are you saying? That you have the memories of the one who battled Strawberry to the death in 2010? He downloaded himself into the Allspark somehow? Humans can't do that. I'm Spike in an exosuit. Yeah, Springer. That would be the case if there wasn't intervention from something beyond us. It helped me to transfer to the robot for a few days, and back again. It never happened again. But then Chip Chase tried to replicate the event several times. It wasn't until 2008 and the Nebulons that it became possible to merge a Transformer with a Transtector humanoid. And not until 3 years ago, Bumblebee briefly held the mind of Jenna McLeod's dead sister. Not anymore, but he did. Where's Bree McLeod's life force now? It's complicated.
It sure is. I'm pregnant, apparently. I ever caught her somehow.
How is that possible? Transformers can bud or build their offspring, but not that. Master's cloning tech is like that of Synthoids, able to download organic souls into biomech creatures. Thus we can become partly organic, or even someday Maximals and Predacons. At least 3 Transformers, formerly of the Maximo Armada, of the Gobot and Cardo lines, were able to do it without the Master's tech, but did it with help from the Regis Maximus, or proximity to it. Which is why it's locked up where we know where it is. If the Decepticons could restore it, they could make a clone army.
I'm not going to give birth in the traditional sense. Yet the life force that I share with this new life form is that of the lost human, I'm sure of it. The scans of the hub story confirm it. By the Matrix, or perhaps something older than Primus itself. So if she can come back, so can Chip Chase. You have got to be kidding. You're not. Who's going to carry that to term? You? Oh no, it wouldn't be like RC and Anoop bonding. His essence seems to have been lost 14 years ago. His memories and personality only. He'd be a drone like a Borg. They visited us once, a couple years ago, yeah. Something about the Regis Maximus is tied to space-time, the Allspark and the Titan Force and all that. Yeah, hard to explain, but not impossible. In short, we have the technology to rebuild Chip Chase. This may be a bad idea. In the other timeline, I had a daughter bot. She was very sick, and she died. Yes, that one died, but this one will be a new life form. Nothing like her, because part of her is Bree McLeod somehow. I just can tell.
How do you know this universe isn't making the same thing happen?
It will not, don't worry.
How long?
The gestation period for the last recorded Maximo child cyborg was under 2 weeks, and it emerged, and then evolved quickly into Rakshi. But Rakshi was a terror.
I will allow you to have her. I have no say in that.
I know.
Then let us see if Wheeljack's hunch is successful. Activate the device. This is a power matrix of sorts, and turning it on may lure the Decepticons like a magnet. Just do it. Well, if we're going to die trying, I guess. It's true. He lives. Amazing. Yes, Hoist, and this time, no force in the universe shall stop me. I've waited, how long has it been? 14 cycles of the Earth around your sun. I've waited 14 years to say it. I'm back, Optimus. What's the last thing you remember? I was going to go fight Strawberg at Simultech, but something happened. I downloaded my backup into Teletran computer, and I take it you found the files. Yes, but we couldn't find all of you. Your body was obliterated in the battle. Yeah, but the Cobra and the Zentradi resurrected Allison Strawberg's 3 clones and sent them on the Robotech mission to Damascus' home planet. A clone? I don't have a humanoid body, though? You're a protoform and need to choose a vehicle mode. You've been downloaded into a Spark, one of the few we call the hybrids, or Terrans. That's great. What planet is this? Is it Mars? Wow, hey, I can walk. It's astounding. I can transform. I must choose a form that suits a legend, you think? That should do it. Oh no, the Decepticons. But had to happen sooner or later. I'll hold them off. Die, Autobots.
Megs wanted us to take control of that machine and take it back to him.
Get them. Take this. Who's the new guy? I don't know, but I'm gonna paste him. I don't think so. Blaster Boom Beam, go! He's seen too many anime movies. I was an avatar on a computer for 14 years. What else am I gonna do? Good point. Are you feeling lucky, punks? Say hello to my little friend. Damn, he's worse than a Junkion. Let's give him something else to shoot at.
Ready for a distraction?
Yo, Joe. Stay in the vehicle. We'll die if we go out there. Oh, yeah. Fools. You want to do something right, you gotta do it yourself. You cannot have the Power Matrix, Megatron. I've come for that, and for the Regis Maximus. Hand over the device and the keys to our ship. You already have a ship. Why destroy the treaty now, Megatron? It's me he wants. Get out of my way, Terran. Oh, he doesn't, but I'm a new life form. He's after the gizmo. I'm special, you know. I am. He's cracked. Look who's talking. You gotta stop him. Nighty-night. Deal with them. Who are you? I'm the Key. The Key. Oh, come on. No Buffy fans around here? He's getting closer. Yes.
I see he sees Megatron as cloned his old form.
He's got the Matrix. No, you don't, Megatron. Decepticons, take the orb and leave the Terran. Let's get out of here. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Optimus Prime and the others are in there. They're still online. We gotta get them to repair bay.
Use the grapplers.
Move in. Let's clear this mess. Got to the mechs just in time. The others will recover, but Optimus is out cold. Why would the Decepticons steal a rebuilt power matrix?
I don't know, Daniel. Why were they foolish enough to put it back together?
She has a point. Well, we had a wild scheme in mind and thought to turn it on. You know what they say about curiosity. It killed the cat. Yeah, I was the cat, but they brought me back. But I'm Chip Chase. Uncle Chip is a robot. Yes, and in another timeline, apparently there are Maltos on the East Coast and an entirely different group of Transformers. But we don't need to worry about that now, but I'm linked to them somehow.
I also have a Terran link, but I'm not going to worry about that now. We have to get the power matrix back from the Decepticons.
Deal with that later. We have to stop the Decepticons. I will tend to Prime. Primary, you're back.
I was checking up on the ship.
Gotta stop the Decepticons from taking that ship. Before Cybertron was, we were. I'm Alpha Trion, keeper of the Matrix before you, but only honorary as the 12th Prime. I kept the records for eons with the Quill of Power in the Covenant of Primus. What is happening here, Alpha Trion? Eons ago, the Great War ravaged Cybertron. Even though it was the fault of fracturing with the original Council, the 13, Solus and Megatronus sought to break from tradition, giving rise to the Decepticons. Quintus created the Quintessons also, and other primes created other factions, even Liege Maximo himself. Liege Maximo was one of the primes, true. His followers take his name. Yes, but he was jealous of Solus and Megatronus, and sought to destroy them, leading to Solus going offline. What does this have to do with now? If we interfere in any more of this multiverse, we will destroy the universe itself. The golden age that barely lasted 10 years some time ago was merely an ember. A greater spark of chaos looms. We must remove it before the story of the primes repeats with you. How can we remove the Wrath planet from the asteroid belt? The energy that brought it here is gone. I'm not talking about the Wrath planet, although it is a problem. No, this is bigger than even that. Wrath must not be awakened again, but he is not the darkness to which I speak. Megatron's namesake called to you, but it was a Unicron. Unicron is a disembodied head. His essence, though, is ancient and undying. What must I do? You must gather a dozen of your best men and go on a quest to the ancient but nearby galactic place where the Builder created a way to make Unicron emerge from null space in the first place and use the power of the Matrix to stop the evil force. But he was said to have died long ago after Unicron's defeat. Grimlock crushed his lab. Grimlock's spark is similar enough to that of Animalis, and he could be one of them. So, as the 13 had done, so shall you have to do, or the universe is threatened. I am the reincarnation of the final prime. Rodimus had briefly been the 14th. How can we do this with only one matrix? The original primes did not have a matrix. Solus created it as the hilt guard for the Star Saber, a legendary sword. But Megatronus used her other invention, the Requiem Blaster, on her. He became known as the Fallen. How is he back? Oh, he is gone, but his part in all this rises from the beyond. You saw for yourself when Dracatron and the Scythe Sickle returned. They nearly destroyed the Earth just a few years ago. He too was defeated, but his essence lives on. And what of the Maltos in the adjacent other timeline? They are not our concern. Let them have their own adventures. Besides, there you and Megatron are friends, and it's kind of cloying, except for that icky Mandroid, but he died. Do Terrans have anything to do with this? Yes, but the first Changer Prime had foreseen the Amalgamus. The binary bond of Transtector to Transformers was only the beginning. There must be more, not merely binary, but trinary. Multiple. One shall be two, and two shall save three, and all shall join to defeat the darkness. Megatron could use the power matrix to restore Regis Maximus, the Titan Starscream of the Maximo timeline. And he or they could destroy us. We cannot let the Decepticons have power that great. The recent reborn and the reborn yet to come are the key to the golden age, or the chaos of the other side. They must be taught wisdom of the ancients. Without education, we are lost. History recycles us. It is up to you to save the future for all sentience. But how? Even if they all had Matrix copies, and we convinced Megatron to join us, it wouldn't stop something more powerful than a planet eater. It makes no sense. You need him to join you, as he embodies the namesake of his forebearer, Megatronus. That's baffling. He would never side with the Autobots, even if he did in the Earthspark universe. Besides, I thought Galvatron was once him reborn. He is Megatron from the Earthrise timeline. As you are. Different story, similar events. You are the inheritors of the legacy. This is all so incredible. Now you must go. Journey to the ancient space. The answers lie there, but be warned. The Decepticons and Predacons are merely pawns also. I assumed all the first primes were gone. Who leads this darkness? They are, but the sparks of their essence cannot be destroyed and have resurfaced. So like Unicron being released from the void, someone let these sparks out too. Yes, now go. Fulfill your destiny. Hoist. We must get the power matrix back from the Decepticons. You had a vision, Prime? Yes, I did. And what if a sense is true? We're all in grave danger. Not from the Decepticons. No, I suspect this is even beyond Megatron. But we must find a way to get Wrath out of this star system too, before it calls to this force. It's a planet. We can't move it. The force that carried it here left us. Then we must convince it to help us again. But first, I must gather our best men for a mission. Oh, great. Another one. I have nothing better to do today, so sure. Where are you going? You haven't fully recovered. Are the Dinobots here? Yes. Why? I want them to go and retrieve the power matrix from the Decepticons. Me Grimlock could talk normally, but me choose to talk like Cavebot. Me Snarl happy to be here. Me Slag fight. Me Sludge step on. They're not really that dense, Prime. You four must retrieve the power matrix from the Decepticons. Carefully. Me up to challenge always, me king. Yes, T-Rex mean king of Dinobots. Yes, well, you must not damage the device. Bring it back intact, understand? Me no tact, I think. It seems the dinos are eager to wreck some stuff. Me wreck her too. Me will not stop if Decepticon get in way. Me rip apart. Me do too. Dinobots, move out. Are you sure this is the best plan, sir? Megatron broke the treaty. I merely want to get his attention. Me slag maker, if me want to. I resemble that name. No, not you. Slag maker is Megatron. We go. Dinobots go. I sure hope this makes sense. Alert, alert, attack. Autobot attack. No, wait. Dinobot attack. Me Grimlock fine thing. You come. Get back to the holding area. You dolt. They're after the thing we just swiped.
Go tell Megatron. You're good at that. They are ganging up. Looks like a party. Fall back to the door.
Door we crushed. Ugh. What left of door? We smashed door. Look out, they're on us. Hard to miss. Me Grimlock find power thing. Me slag take. Me Sludge cover you. Me take out Decepticons. Me Snarl crush. We must use stealth and get thing. You go unplug the orb. Oh, okay. Me find cord. Don't touch that.
The Dinobots are going to break it.
Get them. No, me get you.
Don't just stand there. Call for help.
Right. Me have orb thing. You take thing and carry. We go. Oh, scrap. Let me blast them. Use tail. No, look out. Me walking here.
Give me that before you...
Interception denied.
Pain.
It's crashing. You broke it. You idiot. Take that. We go. Dinobots take pieces, I guess. Radiation too intense. We cannot. Oh, crap. Must leave.
We better leave too before the radiation cooks us.
You broke it, didn't you? Wait, you broke it? Where is it? It break like egg, but shoot fire. Cook Decepticon. We go. Incompetent. We did not go bathroom. Not incontinent. Incompetent. As in incapable of carrying out orders. Oh, boy. Well, at least Decepticons can't use. It decimated. They won't take the Regis Maximus ship. I took care of that. But we must gather a dozen of us, including 3 Decepticons, and one of them must be Megatron. You're kidding, right? Please say you're kidding. What ship they not capture? Pretty fireworks.
I did what I had to do.
I understand. You do, sir. She destroyed the only bargaining chip we had.
I'm descended from the mother of all Decepticons.
Maybe she king. Make go boom.
Queen Grimlock. Oh, never mind.
The Decepticons are coming. I think this got their attention. Prepare for battle. Meet Grimlock bash brains.
You know we're overmatched, right?
That is why I intend to negotiate first. Me -2, me think. Megatron come. He not bring others. We can flatten. Megatron, put down your weapons. Why would I do that? We must team together to save the universe. Your lackey destroyed the Regis Maximus.
Oh, now I'm his lackey. Hardly.
You were Galvatron's girlfriend, not mine.
And Ultra Magnus. He went on the Robotech mission.
Surely you sense it as well, Megatron. Without Starscream here, as he's away, there are worse enemies out there than even you.
He wants to put together a team to go find some mystical device. You should like it. It could be powerful.
A device that may have power could be useful.
Megatron is easily tempted by power. It's the same in this universe also.
But we are from the Siege and Earthrise timeline, and you are not. You do sense it. I have a vision that I was supposed to call for 12 Cybertronians to go to the realm and search for a planet. And that Wrath Planet ship is annoying to me, because it calls to me to waste time there. I should remove it using the power of the talisman. We Transformers cannot go there, but the humans in their mecha would not be affected. The flesh creatures will not help us. Me convince them by force, methink. We are not going to coerce the humans, Grimlock. Okay, me not do.
As you were aware, the Matrix Key is one of Solus Prime's creations, as is the space bridge tech that brought Unicron to our reality.
Yes, we must find the planet gate and return Wrath to it. First, we're going to find this gate. I know someone who will have its location. It suits my purposes to join you. Fine, 2 of your best will accompany you. Just 3 Decepticons?
Yes, because the neutrals will equal 4, the rest will be Autobots.
The 13 were originally like that. Only 3 turned into the Decepticons. Very well. I will take Twincast, Hotlink, and Redwing as a neutral for good measure. Very well. I will assemble my team.
I will come as one of your team. You will need my help out there.
You guys have any idea where we're going? I do not. Me neither. I just hope it has some smooth tunes. I could leave my minicons behind to guard the base.
Or take them with you. You do like to collect junk.
They're not junk. They're collectibles. Collectibles. Alert your Titan-class space shuttle. He is egotistical as I. Yes, Megatron, but no funny business. This is a serious mission. We will depart for the space hub shortly. Roll out.
I came as fast as I could. This mission sounds bizarre. So have no fear. Skylinks is here.
You visited Primacron's base. Can you find it again?
I can. You should go there, but Unicron is gone.
How did the small Primacron build him?
He didn't. He unleashed him out of revenge for the destruction of his dimensional gate world.
But he say he created her before me stomp. He probably just said that to get rid of you. You think you should be going without me?
I think you can handle it. Primacron unleashed Tornadron, and Wrath got out by himself.
He was freed by Dracatron's link to the Power Cosmic.
Come on.
I know things because of my connection to the neutrals.
Yes, we will go, and she will be a neutral. I will accompany you, sir.
I will go also. Let Redwing guard the base.
It will remain as you leave it.
No, you're one of us now. You will come.
Darn it.
You would just take over if we were killed. You'd make Starscream look more like a mere nuisance. No, you will come with us, where I can keep an optic on you.
Yes, sir. Good call. We will guard the base. Not that anyone would take it while you're away. Who would want it?
Primary, Springer, and RC will accompany us. The 4 Dinobots will also come, representing the primitives the alien artifact called for back then. Me Grimlock excited. Me interested to see what's left of junk pile we left behind. The G.I. Joes and the humans will stay here and try to move the Wrath to the place where it warped in. So let us go, as we cannot go to Wrath. Everyone fly out. We Joes have control of the Splitswing Mecha clone. So, this control center drives a whole planetoid.
That's astounding.
The planet ship is twisted. It tends to scramble the brain programs that transform us, makes the Autobots confused and lost, and the Decepticons ambitious and cruel.
They'd be that anyway. Some of them.
The planet is tied to Cybertron.
How is that? The connection is not visible, but it's there. I'm detecting it with scans from using the robotechnology.
Can we sever it?
I don't see how. It's just cosmic energy, given that we're a fraction of the size of the thing.
We're too small to be able to move it. Can fleas push a dog? No. No, fleas can't push a dog. But suppose we could bite somewhere and see if it scratches.
That doesn't sound like it would go well for us.
I'm part Cybertronian. I might be able to merge with it.
That's not a good idea.
He has Chip's memories, but he can't really harm us. More concerned about him.
Chip, are you sure that'd work?
Only one way to find out. Besides, I'm fairly at a loss here.
Can find another way. Must be controls around here. The controls are huge. We'd be incapable of activating them. What about Spur's ship?
Spurs went here. When I left, he was a TV star, and not a very convincing one.
He became president of the Earth for 4 horrible years.
No wonder he clubbed me back. Where is he?
He's dead. He and Burger's son left their ship without helmets. Well, Burger had a helmet on, but his air ran out.
I thought Sean Burger died.
He did. That was his son, Archie. All right, we brought his ship aboard.
Now to attempt to interface with the human Robotech controls.
Zentradi controls for giant aliens, and some for micronized ones, over here.
The fuel intakes use something called protoculture.
Wait a minute. The Masters might sense it and come here. We don't need much to get their attention.
Such a small amount?
We want to make sure we don't let any baddies come looking for us.
I got the interface working.
Any chance of it taking him over? Pull the plug. I'm on it. Activate it.
Raksha, have you been here before? Part of me has been here during the Leech Maximo conflict through my mother. I was restored on the other side. Yes, she was killed during the battle with Rakatron's forces. And then the Primus Force restored me, and her alternate twin and I were once more.
How does that work? I came from the other Cybertron, which was lost in the Earthrise timeline. We came here after the war started. Yeah, I also was.
Dracotron turned my mother into a vessel to carry 4 sparks of darkness, the 4 supposed horsemen of the apocalypse. But Kali killed 3 of her siblings and disappeared. I fear she might be out there.
Her daughter?
Yes, but I understand you also carried the spark of someone else. I'm not due for days. At first I sensed it was the restored spark of one of the humans, but now as we get closer to the hub, I'm not so sure, as my mind is clearing. My mind also clears. That is strange. It means that we were not in control back there. It could be Wrath. We have left Wrath behind, but the humans must get it out of the Sol system, with help from the Transformers on the other side.
That is why we are here. For this ancient place is also a vast space bridge. Yeah, and thanks to the warp technology, we're almost there.
I liked it better from the outside.
So this is one of the hubs built by Solus Prime. Think of the magnificent power.
No one being can control such power.
Is this the wormhole, Skylinks? I've landed us on the transport pad. Affirmative. It allows us to cross vast distances to the ancient lair of Primacron. It is fully stable thanks to the space bridge mouth that holds it open. Is that how you defeated Tornadron in the other timeline? Yes, I can see other timelines because of my previous adventures when I touched Vector Prime's energy.
Convenient that he's just now mentioning it.
Shush. The opening will allow us to pass through. The creator voice on planet will open the door thing. Me not know where to go.
That does not surprise me. The wormhole will lead to null space.
Or something like it. The energies of the other matrix call me here.
And I think the strange process is speeding along my condition. We must not linger here. It may be dangerous.
Then we gotta hurry. Enter the wormhole. Everyone stay sharp. No telling what the other side might have in store for us. Yeah, no telling. Let's go in. Even though it reminds me of a sinkhole or a mechanical butt.
Or a flush toilet. Why do I feel like we're going to be part of a skibbity toilet head meme? Because we're going to be flushed down a giant space toilet.
Oh, yes. Once more into the breach. Once more. By Primus.
The ancients tore apart a Melrich solar system to make planet robots and ships.
Astounding. Yeah, just hope some of them don't think we're worthy of being crushed like a bug.
No sign of there being anything living there.
I am not so sure. Behold, the Forge of Primus, given to Solus Prime to assemble the planet Cybertron and her siblings, Unicron, Tornadron, and Wrath. Unicron and his copies are merely aspects of chaos, and copies. No, the power there is ours to control. The power there is beyond us. It would be impossible to control. Probably a good thing it's locked up in this part of the galaxy.
If a civilization found it before they were ready, it would destroy them.
Me not know it was so big. Me only trash that. The factory lab.
The factory lab is decimated.
Me do good job, Thrash Lab.
This is like the one at the Kendrick Hub, Corrosion. Must have been either they built them or Convergent Tech.
We must go to their hub and speak to the awareness there. Put together a landing party. I'm not letting you talk to it first. We will go too. Very well, but it may only talk to primitives like Grimlock. Let us go. Be careful, Autobots. We do not know what is in there. It could be dangerous. Me Grimlock not afraid of danger. Me king. Well, Optimus, it would be unfortunate if you were all accidentally killed off while we were in here. You will not resort to treachery. Your ticket home would be revoked, and you would be stranded here. That would be problematic, but do not arouse my ire. Yeah, sure. That looks beautiful. Very deadly. It's emitting radiation. This is not what I saw in lab. And something has changed. Be on guard. Move in.
I bet Starscream would like to control a place like this.
Yes, where is he? Away on a mission. And Galvatron would also like this place. He's away on the Robotech expedition to Phantoma, Hadon, and Optera.
Just as well he's not here, because if he was, he wouldn't be returning with us.
Me remember this place. Me stomp. I want to steal the power in this chamber to rule the universe. Think of all Transformers under my command, marching here to conquer space. No, Megatron. It would be too powerful for either of us to control. It's my destiny to rule the galaxy. It's just what I do. Even as Siege and Earthrise versions of us, we are still bound by Primus not to go that far. Besides, I know you too well, Megatron.
But we're behaving like the ones from the other timeline, because the energy's leading us here.
We've acknowledged the Siege guys and probably shouldn't actually be here, because the Space Bridge timeline isn't ours.
Then we're in danger in here.
I suppose so. Me suppose there's no king here, but me thrash even more.
I want to destroy this place before we leave, so that it cannot be used for evil purposes. You know what would happen if Megatron came back here.
No, we cannot destroy this technology. It does not belong to us. Very well, for now. You know, it does make sense to turn this place into a big lair.
He's standing right next to you.
I heard that, Megatron, but it is my nature to sue for peace. This way. I do not belong here, Spike. It's just this place talking. We brought you back. I am now part of the Matrix here, and I cannot go anywhere. I belong in the void. You're talking crazy. We just brought you back. You're my old friend. I don't belong here in this universe. I've decided, Spike. I should stay here with the Wrath Planet when it enters the anomaly. No, Chip. We need you. It's the Matrix of this planet ship talking. Calling to you. We need you in this universe. No, I can feel the protoculture, the energon, and all the shapings that call to the primes and the trons. I've never felt so whole, so special.
He's cracked. I think you should remove him from the machine before his brain is fried.
I'll let him, just a little while longer. I can't tell what his vitals would be. His energy levels do not equate to a rush. No, I must stay in, to scan and determine whether it's good or evil. Does sound riskier than usual.
We're hot wiring a planet ship. Risk is obvious. Keep tabs on it. We don't want our key to the whole thing being fried. Well, it's creepy in here already.
I analyzed the corpses that we found, and there's no life in them. They didn't get taken into the planet, mind or soul. Nothing of Spurs or Burger remains in the computer, so they are completely lost. The Cybertronian computers of this planet ship are similar to Cybertron and tend to want to keep Transformers here. And will do anything to achieve that. Using the Robotech mecha allows us to come in here without any Cybertronian tech. They are close enough that it could be a problem if a mecha was sentient.
How can we move a planet ship? We can't possibly. Using the flea analogy, we should try to make it itch so it scratches.
That's what Chip is doing. I do sense the souls of the Master People, the Zentradi and their like also, the clones. I sense them. The Wrath knows we're using Robotech mecha. It just doesn't seem to care. How is that possible? I'm not sure, but it has something to do with Primus and the 13 Primes and the whole Transformers mythos. One of them lived in Limbo, a Solus Prime. She forged the worlds, Limbo or Null Space. That's where they seem to be. That was the place this was sent to, but they let it escape. We'll awaken the planet's AI and make it itch.
Wait, I have a second thought.
Too late. The link to the planet Cybertron has activated its dormant engines too. It too is moving. How is that possible? We must move two worlds that did not belong here. Cybertron and Wrath. We must close the wormhole so Cybertron goes to where it originated. Can you do that? The planet is actually helping us. How's that on us?
Perhaps any sentient can set it off. What a strange design. It's like anyone can come in here and start playing its tune, and sure it'll go along.
It isn't just us. The Transformers are assisting from the other planet. That makes no sense. They're doing what? Aren't they going to be trapped in Limbo also? Order them not to follow us. Warn them. It is as the awareness has foreseen. His energy levels are now off the chart. Do not fear. I can take it. It is my destiny. What a drama queen. In life I was differently abled, and could not move my legs. Here I am completely whole, and yet do not feel it. The planet is like having phantom legs, only with a whole phantom body. It's extraordinary.
They had exosuits by 2005, invented by Transformers Tech. I don't think he's talking about wanting legs again. I think it's a spiritual attraction.
Yes, because I am his personality and his memories, his spark too, somehow saved for all this time, and I am transformed.
I didn't think humans could reincarnate as robots, not like the Bree download.
No, Jenna, exactly like the download. But I sense also that RC does not carry her restored spark. It is something alien, something else.
Oh no, someone's got to warn her.
We can't. She's on her own. Primary, I think we should team up and crush the Autobots.
Although that would be fun, our mission is to complete this labor.
No, you're too much of an Autobot now.
No need to be insulting.
I wish to have the power of this station.
You said that coming in here, but it's not to be.
It is my destiny. You can use the power of your Liege Maximo ancestor.
One problem with that, I don't have the Matrix. It got blasted on the other side.
Oh, you aren't the same leader as the other one.
Like Springer and the Dinos, we came from the other universe.
Who would that last?
Springer, but he lost it too.
Aren't you the descendant of all Decepticons? Aren't you the one who the Fallen fled for, and who Solus Prime died for?
It's like when Orion Pax inherited the Optimus and became the restored 13th Prime. I carry the memories of Solus, grandmother and godmother of all Transformers, including Decepticons, but I'm not her.
So even as a tool, you're useless when dull. You are sad. I hoped to turn you back.
I do not date men shorter than me, and you aren't my type.
Oh, I only have optics for Starscream. I miss him. He's away on a mission. You must be joking. I am not. Forget it.
Oh no, you admitted you wanted Starscream. You will never live it down.
You and Ultra Magnus did it. How did that work?
Do I need to explain the mating rituals of Cybertron kind? Solos invented it. Before her, there were no gendered Transformers. We have no need for sexual procreation.
The first female, yes. Why did we go about doing that?
We could simply build others of our kind, assemble them in factories or privately, and then by several means could give them sparks and personalities. But humanoids taught us about sex. It was fun, I think. Yes, that's why.
Me Grimlock wonder why Primacron was fool enough to let me smash this place. Me Slag not know why you do. Me not know. Me not know either. Me Grimlock smartest Dinobot. Me find that the switch that controls all the primitives right over here is the thing that lets us talk to the alien voice. Ooh, alien voice going to talk? Me activate. Grimlock calling the alien voice from the alien planetoid. You respond now. What are we doing, RC?
Oh, they're trying to contact the alien because they're primitives. They're supposed to be like Maximals in the future.
I know that.
Maximals and Maximo sure seem similar enough.
Come, friends Springer and RC. We will contact voice. Before Cybertron was, I was. I am Primus, or the embodiment of this. I am an AI recording of Primus. I have powers and can change my form. Ooh, you can give us power to go through the universe and stop Decepticons. It doesn't work like that. Not understand. Only understand destroy, or use fire stuff, or tail stuff. You too silly. We can't destroy building, then we can't talk to him. It is so. The Predacons are much older than Maximals, and the descendants of Maximo's children, or followers, would call themselves Maximals. Don't worry about that, though. Why we need not to worry about that. Your mission is a quest to find out what befell the 13 Primes who worked here. The Beast Wars story has been told in the multiverse, and this is not their destiny, it is yours. Okay, me think so, but what we do now? The nature of this place is deceptively simple, and yet incredibly complex beyond your understanding. Summon your leaders here, so that I might see where from the well of all sparks you have come. Prime, we woke up the alien, It's some sort of tactile recorder. Come quick before it goes away. It's very cryptic. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, bearer of the Matrix. I am Primus. Before Cybertron was, I was. So you are Primus and not Primacron. I'm a recording, his personality and memories. I'm partly biological. I'm essentially the trans of Transformers. Oh, I see. You have no official gender or sex. You are simply all of the above. The Allspark, the One. We are one, we are both, and we are many.
And I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons and future commander of the universe.
Optimus Prime, you bear the talisman once affixed to the sword, the Star Saber at its hilt. And Megatron, you bear only the cold deceit of the fallen. Restored in your sparks, you are 2. Grimlock, you are 3. Raw primitive energy, bestial, not a king.
He means no disrespect. My counterpart built his kind on Earth as Dinobots, first of the Terrans.
Just as Vector Prime foretold, and surely Alpha Trion kept in the Covenant of Primus.
Seems to be a recording of the ancient past of Cybertron, and the Transformers long ago in ancient times.
We are connected as the Vox Solus Primes, because we are the voice of Solus Prime, attacked in the ancient past by Dragon Megatron from the Beast Wars timeline, which changed the past into the Beast Machines timeline, but was stopped by Optimus Primal in 2301 and sent back in time eons to do battle across the multiverse.
My namesake did all that.
The Primes conjured the limbo of null space and constructed the great space key to keep it locked up. But it was open, and Unicron, Tornadron, and Wrath, some of Solus's superweapons, were released.
This Primus is not our god, merely a machine imitation of our ancient master creator.
He is not a demigod after all, as you say. Just a hyper-advanced alien machine, capable of demolishing a metal-rich solar system into planets to forge at will into things, for this is the forge of Solus Prime.
This can't be Prime. The Beast Machines timeline Megatron did all this. Caused them to make a backup copy of the beloved forge here in space, only much bigger.
No, Megatron. I am the forge, and yours is a backup. Each Cybertron has one. It is like the furnace that runs your planet ship.
We should not be here. We should not change the destiny that awaits.
To restore balance, you must return Wrath here and Cybertron to the home system.
In one timeline or more, they claimed that Unicron was somehow inside the Earth, but that is ridiculous.
No, Unicron may have left merely his minions on Earth, but he can never be inside the Earth. That is false. You must return Cybertron to Kenturis.
The dark spark within the realms will be eradicated. Very well, but how can we move these great planet ships? The shapings of the protoculture will assist in this. I will not stand here and listen to this old contraption.
No, wait, Megatron.
Don't stop him. He made up his mind.
Megatronus was a lot like his namesake there, but I must go.
Where you go? You have eons to sit there, wait for us.
I must prepare the way for the portal to awaken. Now go.
Primary, go get Megatron.
I will if you come along.
Then we will both go looking for him. I hope Megatron's temper tantrum doesn't lead to this place coming apart on us.
Might be, but I sense something dangerous here. We must go.
That's Wrath. Looks like Mars a little. Only it isn't supposed to be there. Why did we let the Decepticons come? They vacated their base, so we figured, why not bring them here? So we did. To keep an optic on us, no doubt.
You just noticed?
Also, you two have some talents that have become useful. Yeah, we swiped some tech from those master guys when Megs had us raid one of their ships. Some of it jams the mental powers of that thing out there. And we can use it to get past the shields and help the humans to control the planet ship. If it doesn't drive us to distraction first. That's when we use our adjustments to their doohickey. We're going in. I crossed the universe to see something like this? It's not what I thought. Yeah, I thought it would look more metallic. It uses a series of giant artificial environments to trick robots when landing there. I have located the main hologram generator unit on the surface. I could take it out. That might tick it off, but I do love puzzles. Let's do a scan and see what makes it tick. We're nearing the structure. The defenses will be coming up. You gonna just fly in there? I didn't know these Autobots had a death wish. I've broken the code to the defense shielding. Some of Circuit Breaker's old tech. Kitty Ballard, you were good. No sign of force fields. We seem to be in the clear. Let's wreck it. Defense probe incoming. I'm on it. He's on it. Impact in 5, 4, 3. I am Amalgamus, the first of the combined, and builder of the defense system. How did you get in here? Nobody's been able to get free since some of your kind got here. And they passed my test, so I let them go. But you're trying to break into the staging area. I am Hot Rod, once Rodimus Prime, bearer of the Matrix. You let us land and free the humans from the other base on the planet. I do not care who you are. You are not one of the 13. Only a Prime may come here. Tell him you're still a Prime. I'm still Rodimus at heart. Well, all right then. I have no concern about just giving it to anyone who's a Prime. He's just stalling. You better put up the shields before...
Hold it right there, Megatron.
No, it is my destiny to rule. I wish to conquer the universe. But it is kind of ludicrous, because I'm just one robot with an army of dozens left of Decepticons.
You can't. There aren't that many of us left, you know, in this universe. And the review from the other universe said there's only 200 of us altogether. I guess so, but how are we going to take over with just a couple hundred of us?
Your plans will fail, Megatron. You would be up against an ancient force far superior in every way to all of us. Besides, you have only hundreds of followers.
No one ever accused him of thinking things through.
No, it is my destiny to rule the universe. As this call is from Solus, I will convince the aliens that I am one of her kind. I will, and she will help me.
I'm right here. I don't give you permission.
No, I will trick this place into helping me forge a new army to destroy the Autobots. No, Megatron. You have no idea how this timeline works. Neither do you. See you in Oblivion or Silicon Valhalla, Autobot.
He's not going to be convinced without trying.
No, Megatron. This will get you nowhere. You have not even set the space bridge controls. I will be victorious. The last thing you will all see is me erasing all of this and replacing it with my own destiny.
No, you can't, Megatron. Even the vast armada of Elise Maximo himself could not take on this solar system. So he built his own, and even he was defeated.
Draconus Prime was a moron. They let him command their army against the Transformers. He failed. No, Megatron. He defeated the Centurio in the battle. It was only later that the Maximo were defeated trying to take Robotech from the Earth. He was just following orders from Cyber Prime, I'm told. Draconus was already ousted during the battle and wasn't in charge when they lost. I will open this and the Autobots will all tremble at my power. I will become greater than a Prime. No space-time kaboom. Where they go? Me not know.
Were they vaporized? No, the space bridge wasn't on.
We gotta get it back. Where do you think they went? We're right here. The gate is off, which means he simply walked into the mechanism that runs the back wall. Come on. He's still in there. Oh, Springer, I have trapped your commanders in this timeline, and of the power of the darkness powers. I control the thing, and it's going to destroy you all. You're deluded, Bludgeon. You can't control this place any more than Megs can. Heh, you lackey bot. My counterpart put Bludgeon into prison. I can return him there. I escaped. I ran right past road rage, and I'll destroy you all, starting with the weakest one first.
No, you can't. Don't do anything foolish. This place has defenses that might go off. Yeah, this place is dangerous, and somehow increasing ambition in the cons and worry in the bots.
Oh no! Wrath powers!
It seems this place is linked. We must cut it.
What would you know of mysticism?
I don't. It's science.
I didn't go anywhere.
The machine was never turned on. You just fell into the mechanism behind it.
Bludgeon is the most annoying neutral, because he thinks he has a chance to stop me. I should slay the usurper now. Try it. Hey, you're not even our Megatron. Where's Galvatron? He's the one that put me in there. He's away on a mission. I'm standing in for him until he returns.
He's a slippery one. We should chain him up.
You would like that, wouldn't you? Having me helpless and unable to resist. Such a treat.
I don't need Metallico to beat you in battle again. Just let me at you. We'll see who wins.
You wouldn't. The defenses in here would get you.
Would you two stop it? We're trying to figure out what this Primus alien wants with us.
Nothing good. I would know. It's not as you see. None of this is.
This is not a dream.
Look out!
No, this is fantasy. You didn't have to do that. It was only a stun setting, yes.
Hit him again. No, don't do that.
Megatron, you really are an ass.
Well, he deserved it.
Yeah, he did. I didn't think that after all these years I could have just shot him.
Blaster beats Karate Ninja.
Stop that. He's a Cybertronian. His program was faulty.
Me Grimlock think he die without honor.
Well, it'll take more than a blaster beam to knock this ship out of the sky. We're out of control for a little bit. Only a bit. On course to the main station base area. Yeah, no more tricks.
Amalgamus was the name of one of the primes.
Yeah, I know, but my guess is he didn't build this thing to trick Transformers. It was meant as entertainment, and became corrupted.
By the Decepticons.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, but you thought it.
Yeah, well, I have contact with the landing party.
This is Spike. What's going on there?
We have a way around the alien defenses and the mind control. We're here to help. That's good. We can always use the help. Autobots.
He said it, not me. This is Hawk in the battle tank with all the other Joes. If you're here, who's guarding the base?
We know the cons aren't there, so we took a stroll.
You erected a Robotech force field over each one of your minds. Ingenious. I should have come up with that. You need to go back to your base on the double.
Planet ship is Cybertron tech. You can't power it up alone. Well, we can. Our people did it years ago. It was you. Great.
Well, Decepticons, not me personally.
We will dock to discuss it in person. Coming in.
Docking shortly.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten through. I'm not sure how I did it. It's kind of amazing.
Well, it wasn't really you. Yes, we have the power to do this now that we figured it out. This weird alien Amalgamus used a defense grid. It shot at us, but we got away. Yes, so are we prepared to transport the planets away from the Sol system?
Are you sure you guys are all right? Sure you won't be affected by the nature of this place?
It isn't nature. It's a flaw in the system. Not quite a virus. I think they found a way to block it. Correct. We used Robotech Masters Tech to block it. They used it to control the bioroids. We used it as white noise at the same frequency the planet puts out to block it.
Monitor the Transformers and make sure they don't go nuts and try to kill us.
No, our programming would not allow us to harm you.
I was wondering about that.
3 laws of robotics or something?
However, we have no such directive.
What am I doing here? What is this place? What am I doing here? What is this place? Before Cybertron was, I was. I have summoned you here for this realm, but you are part of my plan to restore balance. I'm a Decepticon. Why would I do that? Why would I help an Autobot? You must help all Cybertronians. I suppose I have little choice. How will I do this? You will assist in opening the gate, so that we may bring forth the planet ship Wrath. What do I get out of it if I help you? You are one of the dark forces behind all this. I figured if I used you, it'd be efficient. If I merely used only Autobots and some Decepticons, it wouldn't be as efficient. What do I do? This is my command. You will encourage the Decepticons. You will empower them with what they will perceive as ambition. Well, I was blasted by Night Racer in the back, so it kind of made me hard to do anything. But I'm kind of in half. Your spark will endure. Now go. Do as I say, or join your counterparts in Silicon Valhalla. Ever since we came here from the Earthrise timeline, it's been do this, do that. Help them, help that. It's disgusting.
That's really not that bad, sir. I mean, in my universe, things were quite different. I was even noted to have slagged some of my own people that I didn't like. That's pretty Decepticon of you. Pretty metal. Indeed, it was metal. I even had one of the heads of one of my enemies in my quarters on the station.
That must have been amusing. I've never collected heads. We used to have headmasters, at least in that other timeline. No, we have them here too.
We have them here too.
I see. Well, oh my. I just had this idea come to me. Well, that we should help the Autobots, but only to our ends.
Are you losing it? Help the Autobots, really?
I'm not sure why I had this feeling. I just figured it may be the best interest for all Cybertronians if we assisted them on this. And then on the way afterward, we can stab them in the back on the way out.
You have a feeling? I also have a weird feeling, but it could be space gas. I don't like this place. I don't think any of us like the no space gate. But I guess we have to team together to save ourselves.
I can't believe that earlier I was not aware of that space gate wasn't open. It's just as well that it didn't lead anywhere.
And the defeat of Bludgeon was rather abrupt.
Yes, it was.
I think he let you win. I think he wanted to be taken out.
I wouldn't go that far. I think we just got the drop on him.
Sure you did.
We of the Earthrise and Siege Decepticons arrived to a space bridge, only to find that in the timeline we were not as popular as the other one. But we blended in. I do not like blending in.
No, I prefer to work alone myself. But I've learned through understanding of other robots of my kind, at the end of the Maximo, well, at least, have some allies. Even if you want to use the allies for your own ends.
You were one of Draconus Prime's followers in the timeline, but you seem to be the Bayverse one.
I am the Bayverse one. You're kind of a stealth bumblebee. Yes, very ambitious. But for some reason, I'm hungry for energy. Shall go out and find some.
Yes, let us go find some.
Who are you? I'm essentially your daughter in another timeline. My daughter with Springer, the unborn child robot. The universe is changing. There's little time to give you this message. Do not fear. What is happening? What is this place? What's going on here? The Transformer gods, the demigods, the primes, as they call them, they were far more powerful than any Cybertronian. Currently, they're celestials. They're like the celestials. They're godlike. They built this place, like the megastructure and the Tesseract thing. Yes, many eons ago they constructed the structure to create the life, which is silicon-based DNA, in their image, and also the biological protoforms of their image. They became transformed. Are you coming soon? Are you returning? We never left. You left us, but we never left. I don't understand. In another time-space, I was badly damaged and injured and sick from battle. The other Springer euthanized me, rather than let me survive. He did what he had to do. I forgive him. I don't think I would have done that. It was a test. He wasn't very good at tests. No, the Springer here is not very good with tests either. We even helped out with the humans. One of them was sick and died during the space plague, and one of my people became her. I even gave you the impression that I also was, but I'm not. I'm sorry for this deception. That's okay. We shall move worlds, the planet ships, just as the ancient gods did, just as some of you guys did in your past. After all, Cybertron is basically a spaceship. Wrath is also a spaceship. And Unicron was also a spaceship. I don't know all that technical jargon, but I'll take your word for it. In the future, one of our kind is called the Vok. He's more related to the Quintessence Prime than this guy, but he's basically the Vok. Quintessence Prime? You mean Quintus, the creator of the Quintessons? who then created the Transformers? Yes, and there's a version of Primus here too. Well, he's sort of messing with the spirit of Bludgeon, who wanted the Decepticons just killed. It's rather amusing to me, though. Schadenfreude. I had a feeling they'd come in here somewhere. So when will you be coming? In a few days? Your people have sped this along. Sooner than you think.
This has got to be one of the strangest missions I've ever been on.
It is a strange one.
All systems appear to be normal, and the Transformers appear to not be affected by the Wrath planet's energy.
The planet could still affect them. It's just weird that it isn't doing it right now.
I thought they were using robot technology. We have no idea how that works. At least I don't.
If we get through this, I might consider actually settling down and leaving this all behind, because it's too dangerous.
You're not gonna settle down.
Don't be so sure.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I know you too well.
Carly'd be proud of you if she was here right now.
I know she would. She's on assignment, but she'd also be freaked out.
Never a dull moment with the Transformers, yeah. Moving a planet ship through the vastness of space through a wormhole.
Technically, the planet ship is moving itself. We're just scratching its back. Well, if it had a back. A surface, I guess. I just hope the planet ship doesn't have a gigantic can of Raid, which it would then use to blast you off of it, and us with it. Well, that's a pleasant thought. I've isolated the security system that tried to shoot you down, and it's not going to do that again. That's good. Not too bad. I was hoping the Autobots would be flattened. The Autobots aren't finished yet. We still got to get through that gate and find out what's on the other side. We'll soon be approaching the gate. The giant megastructure. It's a hub. It appears to be a vast space bridge, the size of an entire gas giant planet. Who could possibly have built that? The engineers that built this world were light years ahead of us in technology. A hyper-advanced Cat-2 civilization capable of dismantling and repairing a solar system at will and constructing vast planet ships which it could then thrust across the galaxy is very impressive.
This place is impressive. I've never seen anything like it. It's like some galactic gods built the thing.
That's probably not too far off, but now we have to get inside and rescue the others. Are you sure we can even do this? We've come this far, not going to turn around now. I got a feeling that this is the most ancient place for all of Cybertronians. The Master's workplace, the Great Forge, the creators of all the Transformers themselves, the Forge of Solus Prime.
Extraordinary.
What's controlling that thing? What kind of energy is it using?
Judging by the scans of the area, I would say that their energy they're using is some kind of powerful dark energy field. Also lots of energy. And there's a neutron star nearby. They harvested it. I bet the Decepticons would like to grab a place like this. I'm detecting the presence of Skylinks, the Autobots and Decepticons at a base on the other side.
They're going to be surprised. This is going to be one heck of an entrance.
Take us in. Yo, Joe.
Autobodies. A giant transwarp conduit has just opened. Apparently, there's a planet ship headed this way. You all better evacuate. The planet ship Wrath. How did they do this? I will have to ask them later how they accomplished this. Doesn't matter how they did it. But I wish to control the energy of it. I'm still drawn to it, Prime. You cannot deny destiny. You cannot control the Forge of the Gods. It's delusional, Megatron. I know, you guys keep saying that. The ancient Forge of the Transformers will remain here in neutral space. We will not take it over. It would be ridiculous. Even if in one of the other universes, the Liege Maximo had control of something like this. He blew it up. Came out the other side. Well, they did. I just remembered what my counterpart was doing. He possessed your Autobot matrix. It's too soon. You weren't ready. You were not worthy to be a Prime, Springer. He isn't the same Springer, Megatron. It's true. I'm not the same guy. The guy's on Cybertron under observation. Planet ship make gate goes splat. We'd be trapped on other side.
Oh my gosh, it's too soon. It's happening.
It can't be happening already. I'm afraid it is. Oh, there's nothing we can do about that now. Stay with me. I will never leave you, RC. Autobodies, better come over here and board now. We should evacuate the space station now. Summon everyone to the landing bay so that we can all head out. I'm not going to let the Autobots take this place either. That is not our motivation, Megatron. You are so concerned with the welfare of your fellow beings, it's disgusting, Optimus. But very well, we will depart. Yes, it was troubling, but so far we have not met the other evil force in this universe that was threatening this place.
Yes, it is hard to believe it was just Bludgeon.
I do not think it was just Bludgeon. That does not make sense. No, it was not Bludgeon. He died without honor.
What's going on here, sir?
Big ginormous looking planet just showed up in the suburbs of the Forge, coming right at us.
Did you just say a planet?
I did. In fact, there it is.
Ooh, me Grimlock see planet ship come destroy megastructure. It'd make bigger mess than I did.
That is one big planet. You are not as cool as I thought you'd be in person.
What are you talking about?
You are like Hot Topic version of that guy.
You're funny. No, it cannot be.
What is going on? Something's happening. I am transformed. It is transformed.
It'll destroy her. No, an energy field is in here. How is that possible? It is light in here and I can't explain it.
Me think light pretty.
It isn't destroying me. It's protecting me somehow.
Alert the others. I'm on it.
I think we're all here. We should just get out of here before that planet ship shows up.
Did you actually just say that?
It did sound kind of ridiculous, didn't it?
I guess it's no more ridiculous than Unicron. No, I didn't want to leave him there. Suppose he might come back to life. He is decimated, but very well. Take him back to Skylinks. The Terran and the search team are going to contact us any minute.
Yes, but what is that? What? I am the one. I am the many. I am trans. We are trans. We are transformers. The beginning, the middle, and the end. All that stuff.
She is some sort of higher life form.
She assumed the form of my now-born daughter, but also another parallel universe daughter, Robot.
My counterpart euthanized her in the other timeline. It's kind of messed up. I don't know if I would have done that.
No, you are destined to do that.
Are you from the past, the present, or the future?
I'm a representative of an alien species from another dimension. We call ourselves the Vox Solus, the voice of Solus Prime, or the Vox.
She's the embodiment of the AI Prime. This place became sentient.
There's little time left. When the planet ship comes through, the planet and this hub will be destroyed. It's for the best. If the Decepticons or some other group get their hold of this place, they will use it and probably accidentally kill themselves. Ah, Primary is wise beyond her years. Oh, does she carry the spark? Ah, the spark. I see. Impressive. Yes, part of me is Solus Prime, or was Solus Prime, killed by Megatronus in a fit of jealousy. Megatronus then became the Fallen.
Megatron tried to repeat history only recently. It didn't work. It didn't work out well for you.
We all must leave here, even the creature we killed. Oh, Bludgeon. He carries the spark of one of the Decepticon troopers from long ago, during the Great Wars. That is why he's so hard to kill. But you managed to kill him.
The Great Changer, Amalgamus.
Yes, part of him was Amalgamus. But part of all of you was Amalgamus. Your transformation cogs that allowed your sparks to transform, he created those.
Me Grimlock think Miss Smart.
Grimlock, yes, the Dinobots, Legends, new Dinobots shall be part of the Maximals and Predacons.
Me Slag, Sludge, and Snarl Special Tutu.
Well, you can't leave anybody gone, so Primary, proceed over to the dead Transformer and revive him. Do I have to?
Yes.
Very well.
Why have you revived me?
The creature called Primus was defective. The Decepticons messed with the program.
You mean that the Primus voice was tampered with by the Decepticons? It wasn't me, wasn't us. That's kind of clever. That thing that was called Primus was trying to encourage you. It wanted me to help you. It was disgusting.
Well, when you were in its mind, could you tell who it was that messed with it?
Why would I tell you that? I'm a Decepticon. Well, technically, a Predacon hybrid. But yes, a Decepticon. You tell her or me stomp, and they'll just have to revive you again.
We do not have time for that. The rat planet will soon be upon us, and we will be destroyed.
Go, Cybertronians. Transform your destiny. Be more than meets the eye. Alpha Trion wrote that in the Covenant of Primus.
Yes, with the quill of power and destiny.
You must go. I'll be around. Goodbye, daughter. Thank you for allowing me to ride around inside you for a while. That sounded cringe. Yes, but I'll be going now. That's fine, but let's not do that again.
Goodbye, R.C. Jr.
R.C. Jr.? Well, you're not very original with names, I guess.
No, I'm not. But you wouldn't want it any other way.
No, I suppose not. But we better get going. We're gonna be flat.
Optimus Prime and your team, you need to get out of there right now. The planet ship is almost upon you.
I'm staying here.
Chip, no, you gotta come with us. We're evacuating.
No, Spike, is better this way. The universe will be saved, and I will be transformed.
You just got here. Seems like we had this conversation before. No, I can't let you do it. You're my friend.
I am what's left of your friend. But yes, we'll always have that. I must do this. Is it the planet thing making you do this? Is it cursing us all along? No, it's not the planet ship. I will save Cybertron, and in doing so, save the Earth as well. Cybertron doesn't belong in the solar system. It belongs back in the Centaurus system.
How did you do this? You're a Terran, but you don't have powers.
I am more, much more than meets the eye. I've always wanted to say that.
I realize that Cybertron was brought here in 2008, this timeline. It made a frightful ruin of the solar system, but didn't damage the Earth. Heh. Well, you don't have to do this.
I must do this. Do not fear. I will be transformed. I do not belong here. I belong out there exploring the galaxy, free of the confines. A free spirit, free at spell.
Well, if that's what you want, I have no choice but to let you.
There's little time left. Go now. I will always be with you. Be more than meets the eye. But remember, there's always a backup. Let's get out of here. He isn't coming with us?
No, a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still.
Joes, let's move out. Yo, Joe. Everybody to the escape ships. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. The planet ship isn't gonna last long.
Cybertron is saved, but the Primus aliens hinted to us that the planet ship may survive the transition. However, it'll be trapped on the other side. They're driving this, not us. We docked the ships to the Robotech one, and we're all on board. Let's move out, Joes. Yo, Joe. We recovered the two bodies from the planet because we figured why should they stay here?
Yeah, weird and creepy leaving them there. Let's go.
Optimus Prime and your team, you need to get out of there right now. The planet ship is almost upon you. Everybody out. Take the wounded and let's go. Roll out. Prime, this place is falling apart and there's no place for me here. Pity. Yes, Megatron. We cannot control this place.
The other Transformers will follow you, Optimus.
Well, we're all leaving together. We're not leaving you behind. It's null space. You'll be lost forever.
I don't belong here any more than the other Springer does. I'm technically the other guy. The other primary. But the universe is not mine, so I guess I'll hang out here for a while.
Well, let's move. There's no place for us here.
I will remain here and keep the mechanism open long enough for Skylinks to escape.
Your courage will be remembered. I know. Go, now. Come on, Autobodies and Decepticons. Let's get out of here before we're all trapped when this place falls down on our heads. Signal the humans to evacuate the Wrath Planet at once. This is Hawk. We know about that. We're already on our way out. We have a ship. Very well. Prepare to depart. I will now rejoin the Matrix. I am transformed. Me Grimlock say whole thing go boom. Yes.
What happened? Where did it go?
The aliens in primary bought us some time.
The alien, it wasn't Bree, it turns out. It was an alien creature of some kind. It helped us.
I know. We were saved. We're on our way out.
It's good to have you back. It's good to be back.
Yes, it's good that you're back. But I love you.
Ditto. But what happened to me? The other thing. Where did the spark go?
When the planet started blowing up, they just sort of left. I can't explain it. It appears the entities have assisted us in moving the planets. Entire planets. Unbelievable. Amazing. Astounding. And what was that alien entity all about? That was weird. She appeared to be on our side, and somehow the Decepticons affected the Primus machine. Very strange.
I thought at first it was the familiar pattern of the human Bree McLeod, but as it turns out, the creature was not. It was merely doing that to comfort me. Well, it was incubating in there. Now that it's gone, I don't know where it's gone to, but I hope it's happy.
Just as well. That would have been a little strange if we had 2 humans transcend and 1 robot in one story.
It seems a little strange to me, all of this. I cannot help but think that something was guiding us all along.
Cybertron is still in the solar system, but now out of range of causing Earth any danger. Alert the planet that we have returned to the Sol system. Wrath has been destroyed, and is on the other side of null space.
Will do, Optimus.
Let's go. Move out.
I don't know about you, but I've had enough of seeing Mars-like planets for a while. Yeah, me too. There's a meme in there somewhere.
There will be no war today, Optimus Prime. Just because what's the point of us fighting now that we've lost our mojo? That weird planet. I'm sure we'll get it back eventually. The planet was not responsible for your actions, Megatron. You were responsible for your own destiny. Do not consider this alliance a truce. It is merely a stalemate, until they figure out something darker to do. But I did figure out which Decepticon messed with the Primus voice that we found. You did? I'm listening. It was Dracatron. He is gone. All right then, you may go. Yes, he died without honor. Decepticons fly out. Decepticons retreat. We're G.I. Joes in this battle armor. We'll give it back. Very well, Autobots. You deal with that. Well, we've been keeping this universe until the other generation of Autobots return. But continue to stay here till that day. Till all are one. You know, it's been about 40 years since 1984 and they awakened the Autobot Ark on the Earth. Yes, it has. Perhaps this is a birthday present to the fans. It could have been us out there in that expedition, but it wasn't. Flint and his daughter went.
What are we going to do now? How do you top alien demigods helping us to move a planet?
The Robotech people will likely return for the mission someday.
Could be years. If it's anything like their old timeline, maybe 5 years away or more.
Meet Grimlock, no like waiting. I'm not waiting around for that.
Don't worry about it.
Cybertron reports that all the Transformers from another hub just vanished. We are merely advanced robots, not like Primus. We are his children. Your father is different. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to all Transformers and Cybertronians out there. We are here. We are waiting. Transform your destiny. May more than meets the eye. Transform and roll out. The end is just the beginning.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots raise their panels to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers, robots in disguise. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers.